Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another general message. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get. I do hope everyone's doing well, feeling very blessed. Okay, wow. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got a little bit of Libra poking out here. Lots of Libra. Okay. Chariot, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, and the Empress. Okay, I see forward movement. For some of you, you could be meeting a new love, especially if you're really hoping for that. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's single here. Maybe you've been kind of on your own for a little while. Okay. All right. It seems like a very classic energy of maybe we've been single for a minute. We've maybe had to balance ourselves out from some things or some situations that we've had to walk away from in the past. Or there's just been like a long period of kind of keeping to yourself, maybe cleansing out your energy. And now you're ready to get back into it. Or you're hoping for that. You're hoping for that love. You're hoping for that connection. Yeah. I feel like you've also been doing a really good job of especially saying no to situations that you know are not quite right for you. With the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, this is like understanding, like we can have intimacy, we can have excitement, but we can also have a commitment too. And those two things really having to be part of the equation here. I feel like you're meeting your person. Yeah, Devil, Four of Swords. Maybe there's some people from the past that we've had to let go of because it wasn't quite aligning in the way that we wanted it to. Yeah, Two of Swords. Okay. You're going to be meeting someone that you're not going to have to say no to. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. 10 of Wands, Devil, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Wands, Devil, and the 10 of Cups. It's like you've just had to, especially if you've been dating, or maybe this is you getting into dating, it's like having to deal with just a lot of people who are kind of on demon time, if I'm honest. Whether they were toxic, whether they weren't committed, the world. All right. That cycle's ending though. Two of Cups. Now, one thing I will say too is don't go for anyone from the past. If anyone from the past is trying to circle back around, I feel like that's really not where you're supposed to be going. I just see a new offer, a new love offer, maybe with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Wow, 10 of Cups. Okay. Some of you are about to meet your person here. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. That's so nice. Okay, so once again, let's see what signs I have here. I have really strong Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Those are my big ones right now. Ace of Swords. Okay. The Sun, Leo, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Justice. Really strong Libra. So if you're a Libra, you might be meeting a Libra. Okay, King of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. So if you're a Libra and you're looking for love, congratulations, it's coming in. Or if you have Libra prominently in your chart, your person could either be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't know, it took me a second to say that. Or a Leo. Okay, Fool. 7 of Swords. So let's get the 7 of Swords really quick. Okay, 2 of Wands. Oh, okay, okay. So this feels like a really strong message for someone who's been dating, someone who's been getting to know people. If you have met people and you realize like either they're toxic or they're not looking for commitment, like those two things in particular, okay, yeah. And even if it was hard to say no, even if it was hard to disconnect, you did it anyways, you're being rewarded for that. All right, anything else? Tower in reverse, okay. So once again, taking action on people where you felt like, okay, this might not work out. Once again, with the Tower in reverse, I want to get a little bit more details on the Tower in reverse, because one thing I like to talk about on this channel as well is kind of what are our negotiables and what are our non-negotiables. So for instance, if someone refuses, okay, we'll start from the beginning. If somebody doesn't want to be in a commitment, no. If somebody seems super toxic after you talk to them, no. I think the one non-negotiable that I've seen really work out for a lot of people is your person does not have to be like wealthy when you first meet them. Now, if they refuse to get a job or hold down a job, that's a whole nother story. But I know so many people who've had long-lasting, beautiful, happy marriages where when they met, they were not making the kind of money they ended up making. But is your person responsible? Do they work hard? Do they have a job? And if they don't have a job, do they do everything they can to get one? I feel like that's my one negotiable. Like, I think everyone should have their own standards in terms of like how much financial stability your person has or how much money they make. I think that's perfectly fine. But just don't expect your person to be like a millionaire. Unless you yourself are a millionaire, then absolutely go for people who have similar accomplishments to you. But if you're just a regular schmegular person and you're with a regular schmegular person financially and you're both working hard, you're both responsible, I say go for it. That's my one negotiable. Non-negotiables, are they committed? Are they loyal? Do they not have a wandering eye? Are they interested in the kind of life and commitment that I'm looking for? Queen of Swords, that's where you should be discerning. And I feel like for a lot of you, you have been. Okay, final cards. High Priestess, yeah. I just feel this really strong energy for you that you've been working hard. You've been building up your stability. You've really been becoming the person that would be compatible with the kind of person you're looking for. I always say this. If you're looking for a successful partner, the best way to find a successful partner is for you yourself to be a successful person. But I feel like you've been doing that. You've been really radiating in the energy of what you want your partner to have or what you want your partner to bring to the table. I feel like the wait is pretty much over. Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So I would just say this. I feel like you're in this really beautiful energy with the Queen of Wands where you're looking good, you're feeling good. But I do kind of feel this Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles. I'm like, am I always going to be alone? Am I never going to find my person? No, you are. Final cards. Okay, beautiful. So once again, if you're in this energy, you're taking good care of yourself, you're getting out there, and you're being discerning. So you have standards, but your standards aren't impossible. You're not saying he better be a billionaire. Like, if you have like reasonable standards, but you have really good standards when it comes to how they treat you, what kind of person they are. If you think like, oh, I'm going to be alone forever, I'm never going to find my person, that's not true. It's kind of a delusion if you think that you're going to be alone forever. The wait is over. So just give it a little bit more time. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Fool. And also if you felt like, gosh, I've been having to like kiss frogs, I've been having to wade through a lot of no's, a lot of people who are not right for me, I understand that. I just see things changing. Final cards, let's see. Strength, yeah. Because I'll be honest, I kind of am feeling this tug where the energy is very clearly telling me like this person is meeting their person, this person is meeting someone where, you know, if they're both happy together, they could end up getting married, having the whole 9 yards with this person. But there's an energy here that keeps telling me like, no, that's not true, I'm going to be alone forever. I don't know where that energy is coming from because that's not what the cards are saying. Yeah, Three of Swords, maybe someone's just been hurt. I get it. Maybe we're afraid that, you know, we're going to deal with what we dealt with in the past, or every man or every woman is just like our ex or whoever we dealt with. It's simply not true. But one thing I will say is this. I understand if you're feeling like, I'm not going to find my person. Like, I've seen this before. I understand that. And I can't really ask you to have faith in something that you haven't seen yet. So all I'll say is this, just stay open. You're going to be meeting your person. And once you meet them, it's going to be like, okay, like I believe you. So you don't need to believe me now, but just open yourself up and be ready to receive. And then you can come back to me later after you and your person are together. That's what I have for you. Really nice little message here for somebody who is open to love, been really kind of getting themselves ready. You're taking good care of yourself. Maybe you're going to the gym. You're working on your finances. Everything is beautiful and really coming together nicely. You're going to be finding somebody who's on your same wavelength. So congratulations. That's what I have for you. I do hope you resonated with that. I hope you enjoyed that. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, those who book personal readings with me, and my channel members who get early access to my pick a card readings. Thank you all so much once again. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.